Anyone can explain?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please. You
Imagine
explain.
unreal number is imaginary number, sir.
Okay. So what is imaginary number?
Like like root of a minus 4. Just for example, like that.
Root over minus 4. Yes, that is unreal number. Yes, correct.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, thank you, Abukar Dahir. Anyone else? Can you tell me anything about unreal number?
So unreal number cannot presented in real life.
Correct. So this is another correct answer. So good. So what is not actually real is called unreal. The number which cannot be presented with real life examples, that is unreal number. And if you want to give example, then you give example like Dahir, he said root over minus 4 can be one example unreal number, because you cannot show something from real life by root over minus 4. Okay, so you do not need more on unreal number. You need to know more on real number. So we will continue with the real number, and we just writing here types of real numbers. Can you see I am writing something? Can you see my
No, sir.
no?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, we did.
হয়তো
Yes,
একটু
sir.
yes connection slow, that is why it's coming little late, but it will come. So we will talk about the types of real numbers. That means what are the different real numbers. So in the beginning there are two types. We call this real number can be rational, and real number can be irrational. So this is the first difference. I am writing one thing which is rational, or another type is irrational. Okay. So what are the rational and irrational numbers? If you think about any number, whole number, like 237, like that. Okay, maybe 0 also. Okay, if you think about negative whole, say -1 or -5 or something like that, all these are rational numbers. Okay, if you think about fractional numbers, plus minus both, say -2.3 or -1.7 or -0.5 or -14.2, all these are rational numbers. Okay, so the point numbers and the whole numbers, plus or minus, all are rational numbers. If you think about one number which is 3.33333333, okay, it will go unlimited 3333. Okay, that is also a rational number. In that case, we actually write this number like 3.3, then there is a dot over 3, because this 3 is repeated unlimited times. What is the meaning of this? One dot over the digit, that is the unlimited repetition. Okay, repeated, it is actually called repeated unlimited times, repeated for unlimited times. So in this case, if it is repeated for unlimited times, that number is also rational numbers. So can you see what I am writing?
Yes, sir.
So all these are rational numbers. So you can ask me, okay, so everything is rational number, then what is actually irrational number? So irrational number will be always fractional. That is no whole number. So it will be always fractional. That means with something point, say 1 point something or 2 point something possible, maybe plus or minus possible, but after the point there will be many digits, and there is no repetition. That means same thing will not come again and again. There is no repetition of same thing. It is just coming and coming and coming one after another. You do not know which digit will come next. Okay, nobody knows. Okay, unlimited digit after the point. Okay, without any repetition. That is called irrational number. So we find this type of number from root over thing, say root over 2 or root over 3 or root over 5 or root over 7. This type of number will be irrational number. So what is this actually? You can write, okay, irrational number may come unlimited, okay, digits after the decimal point without any repeated string. Okay, without any repeated string of digits. That means there will be no repetition of same thing again and again, but it will be unlimited. Is that understand? Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
So how this type of numbers will come? If you find root over 2 or root over 3 or root over 5, this type of number will be like this, unlimited string after the decimal point. And another example is pi. Do you know the number pi?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
3.1.
Okay, so this is something like 3.141, but it is not really finished. There are many other digits, and you cannot really finish it up because it is unlimited. So this is a special number. It is called pi. Another special number, also irrational number. Pi is irrational. Okay, pi is irrational. Another irrational number, special number, is called E. Do you know this number also? It is also like pi. It is also a special number. It is also an irrational number, and the value of E is 2.71. Then many other digits will come. It is like pi, unlimited digit, and the value is 2.71 something. So this is another special number which is also irrational number. So this is the first classification. Is that okay? Do you understand this now?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Good. So there is no more classification for irrational numbers. And if you think about rational number, then there is another classification. Like you can think the whole numbers and the fractional numbers. So maybe with decimal point or maybe without decimal point. So if you think about the whole number, the number will be 2, 3, 5, 7 like that. Okay. If you think about the fractions, that will be 1.7, 0.5, 14.2, something like that. Maybe plus, maybe minus, does not matter. But if there is fraction, there is something with point, that will be the fractional number. So a rational number can be considered as whole number and also fractional number. Is that okay? Do you understand what I say?
Sir, whole number means?
Whole number means there is no point, just 5 or just 2 or 0 or 3 or 7. That is the whole number. Is that okay? Do you understand now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
now the next classification is after rational number, you have the whole number and there is a name. Whole number has a name. So what is the name? It is called integer. It is called integer. So integer is actually the whole number. Integer is actually the whole number. It can be plus, it can be 0, it can be minus. But it is always whole number. There is no point. There is no point. Okay, there is no decimal point. It is the whole number. Is that okay? Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if it is not whole, you can call this fraction. It is possible you can call this fraction. Okay. So this is one thing, integer. And if you find the integer, you can again find some of the numbers which are negative and some of the numbers which are positive. That means plus 5 is whole number and minus 5 is also a whole number. So if you do not take the minus, okay, integer means plus minus both. Integer means plus minus both. Maybe plus minus 3, maybe plus minus 2, maybe plus minus 1, and maybe also 0 or many other numbers. You understand the integer? So next level, you can think we will consider only the whole numbers, but positive whole numbers, only the positive whole number. That number will be called natural number. Can you see I am writing natural number?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes,
the
sir.
other number is called natural number, and it is actually only positive whole, only positive. Positive means plus VE. I am writing positive whole number. That means if you say 2, then only 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, or 1, these are the positive whole numbers, and you can call this natural number. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the natural numbers, not 0, not 0. 0 is not included here because 0 is not a positive number. Okay, 0 is not a positive number. So negative and 0 will be discarded or will be taken out. So the whole number, positive whole number, will be natural number. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let me show you my slide so that you can understand this thing with the slide I am presenting. This is actually the same thing, but you can have a different thing with pictures. Okay, different look. That's it. So can you see my PowerPoint slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm now moving to the next slide, and next slide is I mean, these are already shown, so it is the first thing I want to show today, the real number classification. So what I have shown, there is a filter, okay, and there are two sides to come out. So real number will be in the filter. There will be two things, rational and irrational, and again filter will be done for rational number. So integer and fraction will come. Again, if you filter that, the natural number and non-positive number. Non-positive means maybe plus, maybe maybe minus, maybe zero. Non-positive means negative and zero. Okay, so let me move to the next slide. I will show you some numbers. Okay, so these are the number example. So you can see many numbers written here. Okay, 129.75. This is real number. 1/2 real number. Minus 675 real number. Okay, root over 16 is also a real number. 1 real number, and 2.333333 unlimited, it is also real number. So all these are real number. Also pi, also e. Okay, so root over, then plus, then minus, then whole number, then fractional number, then zero. All these are real numbers. And then you have two classes, two categories. One is the left side, that is called rational, and one on the right side, that is called irrational. So what are the irrational? Root over 2, okay, root over 3, or pi, or e, or these numbers unlimited digits. So these are irrational. Okay, and rational number will be again separated into two things. One is called on the left side, that is integer, okay, and on the right side, fractions. So these are the fractions. 1/4 is a fraction. Okay, 17.8 is a fraction. 3/4 is a fraction, like that. And here you have other numbers like whole numbers. So whole number can be plus or minus. So again, two parts. One is 105 or 1. These are the natural numbers. So these are the natural numbers. And minus 75, 0, minus 8. These are integers, but not natural number. Integers. Okay. You can say non-positive. You can say non-positive. So let me go back to the previous slide. Think about the last slide. Think about the previous slide. These are the name of the numbers. And rational, irrational, integer, fraction, natural, non-positive. And move to the next slide. These are the examples. Okay, so this is the same thing we have discussed. So is that all right? Yes.
Sir, I can't understand fractional number.
Fractional means there is a point. This is not whole. 4.5, 3.5 এগুলা. Okay, 3.5, 4.5 এগুলো হলো
I can
fraction.
understand.
Okay. So any other question? or is it clear to everybody? It should be clear,
Yes, sir.
right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, good. So, any number in the world may be rational, maybe irrational, maybe integer, maybe, I mean, non-positive, maybe something like that, right? If you see the numbers in the real world, then it may be one of these. Okay. So there are other names also. So the next slide I am showing, this is about value of pi. This is about value of pi. Do you see the value of pi slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
22 by 7. It can be written as pi, but it is not accurately pi. So it is like almost pi. That is why we write 22 by 7 sometimes. Okay. And you already know it is written like 1416. So 1416 means what? 14159. That is why 16. Okay. And you see the red color 3 and 14. So 3 is the March, 14 is the day. So 14th March is the World Pi Day. Is it okay? Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
And
sir.
what is the last thing? What is the last thing here? What is
Abdul Razzaq microphone switched off.
Yeah, mute your mic so that noise will not come. Okay. So what is the last point here? What do you understand by this?
Sir, I don't understood this last.
To see what I'm saying, to see, if you want to see 1 lakh digits after decimal point, it is 3.14159, and there will be many other digits also, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
if you want to see 1 lakh digits after the decimal point for pi, then you can click on the link. Now you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
let us click on the link and let us see what happens. Okay, এটা আমাদের দেখি এটা ক্লিক করলে কি হয়। আচ্ছা, না হলে আমি এটা কপি করে নিয়ে তোমাদের দেখাই। So I will show it to you in another place. Okay. So let me now share the screen what I have found. Okay. Now you see the digits.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Dahir and Abdirizak, do you know what is 1 lakh?
Yes, sir.
One lakh
1,000
is,
factor.
yeah, 1 lakh is 100,000. Okay, so 100,000 is called 1 lakh in Bengali. So this is the place where you can find out the 100,000 digits of pi. So you see the beginning. The beginning is 3.14159265358979, like that. You see the things? You see the beginning?
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
now you go down. All the digits after digit after digit after digit. So you can just go down, and you can find out many digits. How many? 100,000 digits. And that is not the end of the story. Actually, there will be much more. So this is the link I used there. Is it okay? I will share my slides. You will have the link also, no problem. So don't worry about that. Okay, I will share my slides and you will also find out everything. So let me go back to the PowerPoint presentation again. So this is the last slide. And what is the other numbers? So let me show you this slide to you. And I have written here other number names. So do you know even number and odd number?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what about zero? Zero is even or odd? It is already written here. Zero is even number. So what
Yes,
you
sir.
call in Bengali? What is even number in Bengali?
Jor, sir.
Jor Shankha, right. And what is odd number in Bengali?
Bijor, sir.
Biju. Okay, good. So zero is even number. Okay, ভালো করে মাথায় ঢুকে রাখো. Keep it in your brain. What is zero? Zero is even number, not odd. Okay. Another name, another term is prime number. So do you know what is prime number? Anyone knows what is prime number? Yes, in Bengali it is called Maulik Shankha. Yes, but what is the meaning of that? What is this by meaning? What do you understand?
Sir,
Yes.
maybe, sir, sir, P, sir, who is but that we divided P by Q.
That is rational number. Okay, what is prime number? Someone said in Bengali it is called Maulik Shankha. So what is prime number? What is prime number by meaning? Anyone else? Can you tell me what is prime number?
স্যার যে সংখ্যাকে ওই সংখ্যা এবং এক ব্যতীত অন্য কোনো সংখ্যা দ্বারা ভাগ যায় না তাকে মৌলিক সংখ্যার প্রাইম নাম্বার বলে আর কি।
Yes, it is correct. You are right. It is correct. So the thing is, in English, you can say the number which can be divided by 1 and the number itself. Okay, no other number can divide that number. So that will be called prime number. Okay, prime number will be always whole number. Okay, no fractions. And there may be very big prime numbers. So I have written two information here. So there may be two big prime numbers. Okay, so the last prime number was discovered in 26 December 2017, and it is very big. So I'm not talking details on that. Just let me show you something here so that the prime number idea will be clear to you. So I'm going back to the writing screen for 1 minute. Can you see my writing screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I am talking about prime number. Yes. So I'm talking about prime number. Prime number is 2, then 3, then 5, then 7, then 11, then 13, then 17, then 19, then 23, then 29, then 31, then 37, like that. These are the prime numbers. Okay, because you can divide the number by itself and 1. Okay, so that is all for today, and let us finish the class here. 4 is not a prime number because you can divide this by 2, so it is not a prime number. 6 is not a prime number because you can divide it by 2. You can also divide this number by 3, so it is not a prime number, right?
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
So that is
Yes,
all.
sir.
That is all for today, and we will talk about the next things tomorrow again. So come back tomorrow in the same place, same time. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
that is the end of today's class.